Man, Diddy is in hot water again, but where the hell are his best friends JayZ and Beyoncé hiding? It seems like Ice Cube is stirring the pot once again, pointing at some traumatizing stuff Jay and DIDDY might be hiding from us.
Puff Daddy to me is like a, what's them dudes who run the 3-ring circus? A dude that come out and, you know what I mean? Ringmaster.
Diddy is actually the ringmaster of predators and deviants in the industry.
Are Beyoncé and JayZ parting ways? Are the feds going to raid their home next? Let's find out, but be careful because this time the tea is really hot.
Same people who own the labels own the prisons.
Literally the same people?
Literally the same people who own the labels own private prisons. The records that come out are really geared to push people towards that prison industry.
But they didn't make you write those lyrics.
It's not about making somebody write the lyrics. It's about being there as guardrails to make sure certain songs make it through and certain songs don't.
I had settlement with Sean, okay? And he belongs to that agenda. That's why he's so famous. They land all the contracts. It's these attorneys, which are...
Some records are made by committee, meaning record company guys sit around and tell the artists, this is hot, say that, do this. We're gonna have this guy write the lyrics. We're gonna have that.
You could burn yourself. We don't know how, but Diddy somehow manages to show us his worst side every month. Recently, 2 homes belonging to Diddy were raided by federal investigators. This was necessary as he's facing a huge number of civil lawsuits that claim assault by multiple victims spanning over 30 years. Along with a heavy presence of official investigators wearing protective gear and weapons, command trucks were parked outside his properties. They took away his cars and phones and handcuffed both of his sons during the investigation. According to them, Diddy is in trouble because of 5 lawsuits that were filed against him in the last 5 months. Guess what? Each contains a multitude of disturbing accusations. But wait, it gets juicier, as all eyes turn to JayZ and Beyoncé, who have chosen to remain tight-lipped about their close friend.
Jaguar Wright just explained that JayZ is gonna go down after Diddy.
Why does it all come to a head now? Why now? Why?
Because he's the acceptable monster at this time. Like R. Kelly was the last time I sat on this couch.
So who's next?
Y'all don't see the lineup?
Yeah, we see the lineup. I'm just waiting to see who's next.
JayZ is setting Diddy up. Why is everyone having such a hard time? He ain't doing shit different. He lined up D-Haven, stole his life and identity. He lined up Big L, stole his life and identity. He lined up Dame Dash, stole his life, identity, and fucking took his love.
We're all aware of the deep bond between JayZ and Diddy. They're brothers from different mothers. During his appearance on The Late Late Show with James Corden for Carpool Karaoke, Diddy said that only his mother and JayZ can call him by his birth name Sean.
There's only one person.
Oh, go on.
And I call him Sean. That's JayZ. We call each other Sean.
Okay.
Yeah. Nobody else could call me Sean.
He's the only person who's Sean approved.
There's not a single person that
outside of family.
That should be outside of my mother.
Okay, just
that should be calling me. Yeah, they should be calling me Sean.
Yeah, you heard it right. Their friendship is about 30 years old, with Diddy often honored as the chief guest at JayZ and Beyoncé's legendary house parties. But things took a 180-degree shift after Cassie filed a lawsuit against Diddy. In case you don't know, last year in November, Cassie accused Diddy of trying to control her when they were dating by taking physically hurting her and forcing her to have with male prostitutes on camera. She also claimed that Diddy forced his way into her home in 2018 and assaulted her. And that's the last time we saw JayZ and Diddy together.
What you gotta say now? What you gotta say now? You ain't got shit to say. When you put your girl on the snap, baby, yo babe. I mean, shit getting weird. Come on, baby, it's hot outside. You fucking wrapped up in that blanket. Let's go jog on the beach.
One can imagine Diddy feeling the absence of their friendship, perhaps singing the lyrics of I'll Be Missing You in his mind. Sources disclosed that JayZ has cancelled his coveted Rock Nation brunch this year because he doesn't want to answer the awkward questions about Diddy's absence. This decision is particularly shocking, considering the importance of the Rock Nation brunch, which started off in 2011, took a hiatus in 2021 and 2022 due to the COVID-19 pandemic, and resumed in 2023. The event held special importance for JayZ and Beyoncé. Well, guess who is adding fuel to the fire? None other than their fellow rapper Ice Cube. According to him, there's a whole tangled web of traumatizing deeds related to JayZ, Diddy, and their crew. JayZ himself is involved in trafficking underage girls and hiring workers.
Some of you may not have realized, a lot of you listening to me right here, right now, you're not part of the club either. And what I realized with the club is what makes them so mad is when you don't want to be a part of their fucking club. That pisses them off. What club am I talking about? I'm talking about the club of gatekeepers that we all got to deal with. You know who they are, and they definitely know who they are. A lot of people would be like, what, who? Come on, man, stop playing.
Yes, you heard it right. Don't forget that JayZ supported his friend R. Kelly to marry 15-year-old Aaliyah in 1994. She was pregnant at that time. Man. Moreover, Aaliyah was getting more fame and success. Her girl died along with 8 others when the private plane she had chartered to Miami crashed in the Bahamas. Aaliyah's death left a huge space in R&B, a space that would eventually filled by Beyoncé. After some digging, people found that this whole matter of JayZ and Beyoncé sacrificing people for their careers gets crazier and crazier. You see, Beyoncé's ex-drummer, Kimberly Thompson, claimed that she suffered from Beyoncé's magic spells of molestation, and that Beyoncé confiscated her phone, controlled her fiancé, and her pet kitten. She also accused Beyoncé of being the practitioner of extreme witchcraft.
From Beyoncé, and just talk about that a little bit so we can understand that.
Well, I definitely did that to definitely be so clear to cut the cord that I don't want to have anything to do with this person at all. I don't want to work with them. I'm even embarrassed that I have worked with them because it's literally shattered everything that I've tried to build after doing that work in my life. So if I have always said when I was a kid, I never would want to regret anything, but this I regret. I regret that we ever worked together because it's turned my life completely upside down. She's not been able to let me go. She's not been able to let me progress into a mature woman and work with other people, build other great entities and statues and trophies that develop in the arts world and music. She's just been a savage, stealing my intellectual property, stealing my ideas, just basically doing anything and everything to damage any type of happiness that I could have had up to current. That be in my own independent career, establishing my own company, my own music, relationships, whether it be business partnerships, personal relationships. So I've had to do a lot of work, a lot of practice of self-love. I know that, I was that kid that grew up and always did the right things and always studied really hard and always did a lot for whoever I was working for and the company. And, that time has come and passed over and over again. And it's just been a nightmare to try to move on and do other things with other people without it getting totally destroyed. Other people I've worked with that have been on a plateau have been paid to fire me. I found this out, and then it just kept happening. So it was like, it was a pattern. You get really excited about something, you build it up, you invest all this time and everything in it, and then, she comes and pays people to fire me. I've even relocated cities and houses and apartments and ways have been found to manipulate that and control that. I've lost a huge amount of money.
Moving on, there are rumors that Beyoncé fired her old dancers because they were doing it better than her. And this is why her dance team's captain, Ashley Everett, decided to stay away from her. She even liked a shady Instagram post about social media users blaming Beyoncé for Chloe Bailey's low album sales. Fans were scratching their head when the renowned author and poet J.K. Hill Perry accused Beyoncé of making demonic music.
I don't know who told us you gotta be a witch to be black. You are not more black by engaging in witchcraft that is still propagating a white supremacist lie that black people in Africa didn't know Jesus. I am angry that the powers that be in social media and in culture and in music and in Beyonce's music and in Kalani's music and in whatever the other, and in Santor, like I'm angry that they are really trying to convince us that all spiritualism is the same. And we have digested this impurity and this, we want so bad not to be legalistic that we actually become profane. We want so bad to have all these freedoms that we are entertaining demons, and you wonder why you are depressed. And you wonder why you are anxious, and you wonder why you have nightmares, and you wonder why you can't sleep, and you wonder why you see things in your room at night. It's because you're opening up doors to all kinds of demons. Close them. Whatever you got in your home that's witchcraft, throw it away. Throw it away. Burn everything you got. Because we are women who are going to love God with all of our heart and all of our mind and all of our soul. We are not going to imitate the detestable practices of the nations.
As you know, Beyoncé has often talked about the Afro-Caribbean religion Santeria and has shown aspects of it in her music and style, like representing the Yoruba goddess Oshun. She's also worn clothing and accessories featuring the symbol of the satanic goat, Baphomet, which some people associate with occultism. Because of this, Perry criticizes her for promoting idolatry and demonic practices. Seems like JayZ and Beyoncé had done worse as compared to Diddy. No doubt, Jaguar Wright had already warned us about it. According to her, Beyoncé has been forced by JayZ to follow the steps of the Illuminati. She even accused JayZ of forcing Beyoncé to live in a prison in her own house. It seems true, because JayZ tried to get into a relationship with her when she was just about 16 years old, so he could easily manipulate her mind. Jaguar also claims that JayZ always keeps her under the influence of so she can't remain in her senses. People were shocked when they came to know that Beyoncé drinks heavily behind the scenes. Her interest in use and began when she started dating JayZ and grew worse when they married. Beyoncé likes to drink large quantities of champagne and wine. How could someone do this to the mother of his own kids? Jaguar even asked Beyoncé's fans to trend Free Beyoncé on social media platforms, as she is secretly asking for help. On the other hand, Kanye thinks that JayZ and Beyoncé are just puppets who are controlled by Hollywood elites. He went on to reference his mother's 2007 passing and credits it to her having been sacrificed like Michael Jordan's late father and the late sons of Bill Cosby and Dr. Dre. He continued calling out the industry elites who aim to monetize and traumatize black celebrities. Are these the main reasons why Beyoncé and JayZ have decided to remain silent about their friend Diddy? It seems like the feds are gonna knock on their doors soon to destroy the untouchable kingdom they have created. Is this why Beyoncé wants to part her ways with JayZ? Rumors say that both of them have been living separately for many years, and their marriage was merely a strategic move planned by JayZ and Beyoncé's father Matthew to propel their respective careers to greater heights. However, recent events have crumbled the stability of their relationship, especially with JayZ's involvement in hiring underage workers alongside Diddy, which could potentially lead him in jail. Beyoncé doesn't want to see her kids in handcuffs, so she's working overtime to separate her assets and wants to keep the proceedings under the table to avoid public speculation. According to an insider, Beyoncé is influenced by the approach taken by Will and Jada Pinkett Smith. She wants to finalize her split from JayZ without any official announcements until legal matters regarding JayZ and Diddy are settled. We all know Beyoncé isn't innocent at all. She could be pulling the plug on their marriage to cover the track of her evil deeds. Can you believe that this is the same woman who forgave her husband for cheating on her while she was pregnant, but isn't ready to support him in legal matters? Seems like Beyoncé herself has some shady business, but don't worry, karma will catch up on her too. Now, coming back to Ice Cube, some fans thought that he wanted his 5 minutes of fame by dragging JayZ and Beyoncé into this nasty matter. But what about others? 50 Cent recently uploaded a picture of JayZ missing ad on a carton of milk. He captioned his post by writing, "Anybody seen Jay? LOL." Puff said he isn't answering his phone. Moreover, 50 Cent shared an artificial intelligence-generated video of Donald Trump with a bizarre deepfake clip in which he warns Diddy of his crimes for being around R. Kelly, asks for a copy of Meek Mill's tape, and calls him the N-word repeatedly. He captions the video by writing, "The world's almost over." Don't forget that 50 Cent's ex-girlfriend and the mother of one of his children, Daphne Joy, was named as an alleged worker in a lawsuit filed against Diddy. Many people think that this is the main reason why he is so involved in this mess. That's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed this. What are your thoughts on this matter? Are JayZ and Beyoncé innocent? Why do you think they are quiet on this whole matter? It seems like Diddy is one of those people whose enmity and friendship both are harmful to others. Tell us about your thoughts in the comment section below. We would love to read them.